beauties, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do my summer bronzy glowing makeup look that I kind of go for pretty much like every summer when I'm like going to go out and I want to have a beat face. This is my go-to look. So before we get into this video, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, all of the above. You know the tea. So yeah, let's just get to this video. Alright you guys, so we have bare face. Now my skin is already moisturized, and I am gonna start with the skin first just because I feel as though for me, oh my god, sorry guys, for me in the summer, the main thing that matters is the skin. Like I want to be down the block and like I'm walking, blinding everyone, and you're looking for me and you're like, there she is, that's her, and I already know that that's my girl Rose, she's right there. That's how I want to be. So not only do I want to be that blinding, but I also want to be snatched, flawless, you know, smooth skin. So I'm gonna just focus on the skin more. The eyes are very simple and easy, so that's why I'm not gonna really focus on that. We're gonna do the face first because we really want to focus and get into it. So face is clean, moisturized, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with my ColourPop Amber Crystal Setting Spray first. I'm just gonna use this just to kind of hydrate a little bit more. Alright, so and then next what I like to do is I like to go in with a blurring or smoothing primer. And the reason why I like to go in with this is because, again, as I said before, we want to make sure the skin is looking flawless and kind of like no filter, you know? So I place this mainly on the areas where my pores are just the largest, and then I, you know, spread it out and I focus and press it into the center of my face because that's where I have the most pores. That is pretty much good. And then what I like to do is, before going in with my concoction of foundation, I like to go in with a illuminizer. Now since it is summer, it's gonna be hot, you want to wear a mattifying primer. I mean, not mattifying primer, a mattifying foundation or a demi matte foundation, because sometimes when you go in with a dewy finish foundation, or even sometimes like a natural satin finish type of foundation, it can just slide off a bit or make you look a lot more oily than what you would like to look. So what I like to do is, I did the primer, I'm gonna take my ColourPop Amber Crystal Liquid Highlighter, take 1 pump of this, and I'm gonna go in with a dual fiber brush. This one is from Crown Brush. This one doesn't have a number, but this is what it looks like. Here it's kind of like jagged right now because of where I had it. And then I like to just take some of that and just place this on the places where I want to glow the most. So for me, it's gonna be the high points of my cheekbones where I would typically highlight, so this area here, and then I just kind of blend this in to the skin, and as you see, it gives such a beautiful natural type of glow. I have that. Next I'm gonna go in with my foundations. So I like to mix two, and these are pretty much my favorite. Like, I need to get another one of the L'Oreal, but I like to use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I use a lot more of this one, but this is in the shade Natural Beige, and sometimes this could look a little too light for me in the summer. So what I like to do, just to kind of warm it up a little bit, and give more of a coverage. I go in with my NYX HD Studio foundation in natural. For some reason, I don't know why natural beige looks lighter than natural, but it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix those two. So I got a really good size. That's it there. And then I'm just gonna put just a little bit in the center of that. And we are going to just mix it up. So you know what? Let me go in with my ColourPop F16 foundation brush. I'm gonna just mix the two. And another thing too, just because I do have like somewhat of a golden undertone in the summer, but I also have a natural undertone, like a neutral, so it's kind of weird. So the NYX one provides that neutral, a little bit hint of pink into the foundation, so it works out better. It works out really good. So what I like to do is I like to just go here in the center, placing it here. Have that going. See, it's matte, but you can still get that dew, like just that natural shine from when we put the illuminizer from ColourPop. So then we're gonna go in and contour and highlight, and I'm gonna go very light on the under eye. I'm not gonna do much, just because like you don't want too much product in the summer, because you don't want to be cakey. So that is enough for me. e.l.f. cream contour, and for the summer I like to just kind of keep my creams unset. So I go in like with a little heavy with the cream contour, because I'm not gonna put any bronzer on. I'm legit gonna just like have this going on. Like legit have this. So I'm gonna blend this out with my sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer. So I'm just gonna use my Wet n Wild highlighter, and this is in, this is not, oh it is, it's in Rose Golden Goddess. It's from the Fergie collection. It's a really old one, and I'm just gonna use a big powder brush from Real Techniques, and we're just gonna take some on there. Gonna use this to kind of give that extra bronze to the skin. The reason why I'm using a big powder brush is because I don't want to put too much. Like I don't want to look extra bronze. Just want to look, you know, just enough. Like that natural bronzy tan type of look. So that's the look we're kind of going for. Alright, so that is the base. And what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna set my face. Just gonna pan myself really quick. So for the eyes, the palette that I'm gonna use is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. It's the remastered one. And the reason why I'm using this one, I was gonna use which one is it? The ColourPop and Shayla palette, but there wasn't like a mid-tone transition shade, so I just went with this. I kind of just wanted to use one palette, and this one actually has the transition shades that I do need, so that's the reason why I'm using that one. And we're going to be using the Park Ave Princess Chrome paint from Tarte. So yeah, let's just go right in it. Alright, so for the lids, I'm going to take literally the littlest amount of the P. Louise base. Like, I'm going to take the smallest amount. Like, that's what I'm taking. That's all I'm taking. I'm going to just rub on both fingers. And we're going to press this in on the lid and blend this upward. And the reason why I'm using this is because this base literally makes your eyeshadow last all day, you guys, like all day. So if you haven't gotten your hands on it, definitely say get it. I highly recommend it. It does take like 3 weeks to come from where it's coming from the UK to over here, so be mindful of that, but I still think it's worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little, like literally a tad bit of dimmer because it's a rosy shade. So I'm just going to take a tad bit of that and put that as a transition. Like when I mean a tad bit, I literally mean a tad bit because these shadows are very pigmented. So you want to take just the smallest amount possible. The paint pot before I go in with the crease shade. And like for the eye makeup, the reason why I do makeup like this, like I will typically go with this eye makeup, is because it's so universal. You can use this for a date night, for the day, like literally you can use this at any time of the day. And if you kind of want to like deepen it a little bit or smoke it, you know, smoke out the eye a little bit, it's so easy to do because all you have to do is just add a deeper shade. So I will show you guys how to do that. Alright, so wow, this is my first time using this and this is freaking bomb. Raw Beauty Christy raves about these. She said they're so good. And I finally got this one. And this is like poppin'. I'm gonna go in with my Sedona Lace EB13 brush. The first brush I used was a Morphe R33. So I'm going to use this to blend out those edges first before I go in with my crease shade. Wow, like I'm blending out these edges, you guys, and no lie, there's literally like, it doesn't even, the product isn't even coming off. Like, it's, oh my gosh, this is so good. So I'm gonna go in with Sandalwood, and we're gonna put that into the crease. and mesh it in with what we blended out from the paint pot. I'm gonna blend this into that first transition shade. That way it looks just like that. Alright you guys, so did my eyebrows off camera just because they always take forever to do. So next what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to smoke out the lower lash a little bit. And before doing so, I'm going to be using, damn, I don't have like another brush. I'm going to use my ColourPop cream gel liner in Overboard. Put that in the waterline. And also drag it down just a bit. Then I'm going to take sandalwood again and just smoke this underneath. Take Moon Dust from this palette and I'm going to put this in the inner corner and blend it inwards with that gold just to open up the eyes a bit. Just like that. I'm going to do some mascara. I'm trying this for the first time. This is a Double Decker Lashes from Butter London. Just coat the top very lightly. So we're gonna put lashes on. Alright you guys, so this is pretty much it. This is how like I do the eye look. So I'm going to do the lips really fast. And I'm just going to use my NYX lip liner in Suede. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this lipstick in Mamastarrr on. Then we're going to go in with Patrick Starr's lip gloss in Mamastarrr Kiss. I'm going to put that all over. Some before spray. You guys, this highlighter is so bomb, like no joke. It's so freaking bomb. It's just blinding. Alright, then I'm going to go in and spray the face. Lock everything in. Now, you can leave it like this if you like. But if you want to kind of like deepen it, like my lashes are like. If you want to deepen it and kind of like smoke it out a little bit more, just take in a darker brown shadow. So I'm just going to take henna. Matter of fact, I'm going to use henna and cocoa, mix both of them. And then I would just pop this like in the outer corner of the eye, blending it into the gold. Just so we can give it a more smoky look, as you can see. Take a little bit more cocoa. And I would just place this like on the outer corner. So you can see the difference. So this one looks, I mean, they kind of do look a little both the same, but you can see a lot more the smokiness out here. Now if you want to bring it in, you can. You can bring it into the crease just to make it a little darker. All you need is a darker brown shade. Alright you guys, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do. This is so easy. Like honestly, this actually would have took me like maybe 10-15 minutes, but obviously because I'm doing this video and I'm kind of going into detail of what I do, why I do it, it is a little longer obviously. But yeah, this is pretty much what I do. I like to just have like glowing skin, bronzing skin, you know, bronzed eyes, nude lips. Sometimes I'll just put like a clear gloss. You don't necessarily have to put like a lipstick and then, you know, put a gloss over. Brows very light, natural, just kind of like lightly filled in, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's what I like. This is what I do. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, as well as comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on all of my social media. I'll have it linked down below for you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know down below in the comment section. I will have all of the products that I did use in this video down in the description section as well. And that is it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you bunches. Mwah.